And Jade's mum, Jackiey Budden, is here with us now. And you found... Are you all right?
You know, it's all right.
That's really
it's all right.
tough
It's
to
totally
watch.
understandable.
Yeah.
And
Even now, all this time...
Yeah, I mean, people say it gets easier or it never gets easier, sorry, or is it harder? It's the same every day.
Yeah.
And because, oh God, I'm so sorry.
it's
You're
all
right,
right.
darling,
It's all right.
The hardest thing is it don't go away.
No.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously because she's very well known, it still don't go away. Even if on the road, you know, everyone, hi Jack, so lovely because of Jade. Everyone praises me and things like because of the legacy. But I think what I can't get around is I was the one who, like when she passed, I was the one who bathed her, washed her, and I get that flashback all the time. You know, the gravity. Because, you know, it's not a thing that you do. You know, you don't bury your daughter or your son, you know. But to watch her disintegrate was the worst.
Yeah.
But you know what? As much as I miss her, I'm so pleased she's out of pain.
Yeah, of
That's what I pray for every time.
And I guess I mean, it was such a tragedy. To lose your child is just not the right order of events. But if there is anything that you can hold on to, it is Jade's legacy, and it is what she did. I mean, it was extraordinary, wasn't it? I mean, you know, the smear test, the fact that after her death, after she passed the following year, 400,000 women went and had their smears done.
That's right, yeah.
So she would have saved lives. There is no doubt about that.
Yeah, that was just amazing. That's when I went to ITV4 in Ireland, in Dublin.
Yeah.
And we won 4,500.
It's incredible.
But the good thing now is they've got the boys as well now. You can have injections for your son.
Yeah.
And so that can stop the boys from passing it on to women, because that's what it's through.
Right.
Which is really 14 upwards, the boys can have their injections as well now, like the girls. But Jade's legacy, it's like a kick in the teeth, really, because it's gone down.
Right.
You know, the cancer smear test. I mean, a lot of people don't do it like they did a couple of years ago.
There was a definite peak, wasn't there?
Yeah, and it's really dropped. And it's embarrassing or it's scared. I can understand the scared, don't understand the embarrassing bit. You know, you come on, when you're having babies and you have internals and doctors, you know, there's not such thing as embarrassed.
Well, bearing in mind that the nurses that do the smear test do it every day.
Exactly.
Thousands of times.
And, you know, if you're pregnant, you have internals and things like that, or you got an infection. So I don't understand the embarrassment bit. You know, I think that's an excuse.
Yeah. Once every 3 years, just go and get it done, because it could
takes 5
save your
minutes.
life. Yeah.
You know, I've never, ever missed one.
Yeah.
I've never missed, all right, I'm too old now, I don't have to do them no more, hooray.
But Jade was very conscientious in that, wasn't
Jade's
she?
first smear test at 16, and then she had one at 18, and that's when they come back abnormal.
Yeah.
And it traumatised her. You know what I mean? It was crazy that you're sitting there. I went with her, because she'd have to burn the cells off. It was traumatising for Jade.
And bearing in mind that
They should never have the screen.
Right.
That's what frightened Jade, the screen.
And bearing in mind that was then
And
a
it's
big
so
it was a
long ago.
procedure. That's not what happens in an ordinary smear
exactly.
test.
No.
It's not.
What about the boys? I mean, do you see?
Oh, they're
the
grand.
boys? Yeah.
They're doing so well. Yeah. Fred, the youngest one, he's still grieves more. You know, spit image of her.
Yeah.
Fred, I see them. They're doing really well. I spoke to Bobby last Sunday. He just stays in his pet like his mother. Fred's just a funny, cheeky boy, but they're doing so well, and they, you know, this money bit, you know, it's fine. They have no problem. Jade's trustees for the boys have got all their money for their school, and for anything they need when they're old enough, you know, their house, you know, what Nanny Jean lives in. And just grand, you know, he's a good dad.
You've had people who've been really lovely to you. There's a family in Preston you were telling us about. Have been really lovely to you.
Yeah, you know, from the time Jade has passed, I've never met this family in my life. The Bolton family. Kerry, Steve, Kirsty and Ben. And over all these years, since she's passed, I got jewellery. They sent me jewellery with Jade's date of birth, or when she passed, when she, like, her birthdays, 2 birthdays, I call them, you know, when she was born and when she passed. Every Mother's Day, Jade's fans, I get about 16 to 17 Mother's Day cards a year. They always send me presents, and every year, the Bolton family does me a calendar. And it's photos of Jade and the boys.
That is
all
such a
over
sweet
the
thing.
years.
A lovely thing to have.
So
What,
thank you for the Boltons,
It's
because
nice
they
to give
really
them
do
that.
look after me.
We'll finish now, Jackie. And thank you for coming on today.
Yeah,
Because
thank
you know,
you.
any awareness is so important.
I think they need to just get back up.
We should say there's a Channel 4 documentary that's coming on later on in the year. Three-hour-long film. So that'll be a lovely.
Is that
lovely
what we're
thing.
filming
Yeah,
for Jade's
yeah.
documentary? That is going to be amazing.
All right. Well, look, it's lovely
Thank you
to see you.
so
Thank
much
you.
for having me in
Thank
the
you
new
very much.
building.
Thank
It's a
you.
pleasure.